A pleasant morning to you children. Okay, let me share the material for y'all. So yesterday we have completed the class with anagrams. I have asked y'all to identify the anagram of one particular word. Yes, it was section. Did y'all identify it, ma? Yeah, Madini, very good, ma. Very difficult, says Trideja. It's not that difficult, ma. Okay. So somebody asked for my mail ID. Let me share it. This is my mail ID. You can take a note of it. Okay, dear children. So elbow, we have said it is below, right? Viewer, we have found it as review. Ripples, we have found it as slipper. Needless, we have found it as lessened. Okay, SSENED. What is section? Madhini has given the right answer. Section can be taken as notices. Okay, NOTICES. NOTICES. Y'all may take a note of it. Notices. Yes. It has been posted by Ritu Varshini to every one of y'all. So y'all can take it into account. Tension, says Raja Rishika. Yes. But C is not there, Raja Rishika. We have to have that C also there. So notices is the correct answer. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next one. Talk show. We will look into this. Talk show, of course, we can't do it right now. You would have seen, no, the news. They have talk shows, no, every day at 8 o'clock, the prime time. See, 4 or 5 gentlemen or gentlewomen, they will sit and they'll talk. No, they'll talk on a topic. They'll be for and against it, right? So that's how it goes on. Anagrams, the answers. So Anshika asked me to repeat. So first one is below, ma. First one is below. Second one is notices, NOTICES. Third one is review, REVIEW. Fourth one is slipper, SLIPPER. Fifth one is lessened, LESSENED. Okay. So that's talk show for you. So if you all would have been at school, we would have had a very wonderful session on it. I would have asked you all to do the talk show. We'll see how to do it in online. I'll just revert to you. Now we are going to take a look at the grammar part. Okay, preposition. Prepositions are very easy to understand. But while placing the right preposition in front of a word is going to be really challenging. So what is preposition? Preposition is a word that is placed before a noun. Okay, that's why it is known as preposition. In front of a noun or a pronoun, it has to be placed. And it shows its relationship to other words in a sentence. Prepositions are the relating sources which are going to make the sentence meaningful. Look at the image given below. It's such a beautiful image. So above, when something is kept on top of something, it is known as above. When something is kept below the table or chair, it is known as under. Say, for example, the cat is lying under the table. Beside, what is beside? Next to. What is outside? Being outside of a room. I am outside grade 9, which means it is there. Which Roman of Phoenix within next Tuesday? Within next Tuesday, I have given the assignment which is available in page number 'That sports women visa. It's given in page number 8, and Shika, you can take a look at it. So if you read that L assignment, L and M, you will get the answer. It has been given that compare two sportswomen. We are going to only do about one person, and we are going to only write the article on that same person, right? Okay, next one. Inside. Inside means lying inside something. Look here, there is a box within that. That hexagon is given there. So that is inside. On top of. On top of and above are literally same. But on top of means that doesn't touch anything. Okay, Ashwin Sukumar. Okay. I thought it is Anshika, some news. Ashwin Kumar. Okay, kindly you can rename yourself Ashwin Kumar for the betterment. Okay. In front of means exactly in front of an object. Say for example, I am in front of the table. Behind. Behind means at the back of. Behind has another word called at the back of. Between means between two objects. Around we all know, no? I go around the tree, which means you're rounding, you're circling the tree. Yes. Up and down we know. Through. Through means what? Within an object. I threw the paper through the window. So it's going in the middle of the window. So that's how it will come. So these prepositions play a very important role. Prepositions, which are very much complicated, has been beautifully categorized and given for y'all in the tabular. The book has been posted for y'all. Y'all can have a look at it also. So look here, preposition of time. Which are all the prepositions which we are going to use along with time? When time is given, no? Say for example, in the morning or on the 5th of July at 6 o'clock. So what are the prepositions used there? The prepositions are in, on, at, since, for, and during. Any one of them only we are going to use. Okay, say for example, I was studying in the morning. So the preposition used here is in. She was born on the 5th of July. So on is the along with of. 6 o'clock. At is going to be the preposition. Okay. So that is preposition of time. For prepositions which are mainly based on time, we are going to only use in or on or at or since or for or during. So these are the things we are about to use. Judith Crystal, could you mute yourself, ma? Judith, could you mute yourself, ma? Next is preposition of place. Is that understood, dear children? Preposition of time. Is my voice breaking? Still?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now it is clear. Fine. Thank you. So preposition of time is what? Based on timing, the preposition should be either in or on or at or since or for or during. Then comes preposition of place. When you are recognizing a position, we use certain words. So what are they? In, on, between, behind, under, over, and near. Just a second, dear children. Might be of some internet issues. Is my voice clear, Yama? Okay, this is okay. Just a second. Okay. So these prepositions are used to indicate the location and come before a noun. Is my voice still breaking or is it clear to every one of you, Alma? Now it is clear.
Sir, break, sir.
If it's breaking for one person, it's going to be your internet error, ma. It's breaking, right? Okay, sometimes it might break, ma. So at that particular time alone, you'll be safe. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Now it's clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. Okay. The cat is on the wall. Now see, wall is the place, my dear children. Okay. So on will be the preposition which is used there. Jenny lives near her workplace. So near is a preposition which is used there to tell about her workplace. Raj is in his room. So in is the preposition which indicates that he is in his room. So certain prepositions will be used for place. Okay, preposition of movement. And something is moving. Say for example, these prepositions are used to describe movement. What are the prepositions used? To, into, towards, and through. Okay. See, I went to the bookstore. See, he is going. So he is on movement. So the preposition called to is used there. The swimmer jumped into the pool. So he is jumping. So into is the preposition which is used there. The dog was coming towards him. So here towards is the preposition which is used here. So these are preposition of movement. So these three are very important, my dear children. Preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of movement. They are very, very, very important. Okay. Then comes the difference between since and for. Where to use the preposition since and where to use this for. So literally this might confuse you all here, children. See, since refers to a but. See, I have been studying since 5 a.m. Which means what? From 5 a.m. he has been studying. Okay, and he hasn't completed his studies. He is still learning. So since 5 a.m. means that is the beginning point. So while telling about a particular point of time, we use since. And see, the construction of this building has been going on since January. From January onwards, it is going on. It hasn't stopped. So it is a continual process. And when there is a continual process, we use since there. And what about for? For refers for the duration of a time. Literally, it will come to an end. Okay. It is a duration of time. Say, for example, see here, Maya has worked in this institution as an accountant for 23 years. So 23 years is the duration of time in which Maya has worked in this institution. Many ideas were discussed for 3 weeks. Okay. What is the time duration? 3 weeks they have been discussing about the idea. So while talking about the duration of time, we are going to use for. And when we are talking about the particular point of time, we will use since. Is that understood, dear children? Is it understood? Just drop a yes or no. Okay. Is it very hard? Of course, it is not going to be that hard. Okay, next one. The difference between during and in. It's very simple. It's not that hard. See, both during and in are used to describe actions that happen in a particular period of time. When something happens in a particular period of time, we can use during as well as in. Okay, see, we will be visiting my grandparents during the summer vacation. You can tell it like that also, or even you can say like this. We will be visiting my parents in the summer vacation. Both are correct, ma. At this particular time, at this particular period, when the period of time is referred here, you can use either during or in. Okay, is that clear, ma? We have to shift to the next page. Okay. The difference between and among. So here also, plenty of us have a lot of confusion, dear children. Where to use between and where to use among. I'll tell you, it's very simple. The place where you have to use between is Only there are two persons involved. Say, for example, there was a quarrel between Raja and Ravi. How many persons are involved here? Only two of them are involved. If two of them are involved there, or two individual items or two individual names are given there, we use between. Among is used when two or more people are involved. Say, for example, the sailors divided the money among themselves. Okay, how many sailors are there? Can we say one or two? There are plenty of sailors. Okay, the noun is not given there. It's in uncountable version, right? The sailors divided the money among themselves. We can't say between themselves. We can't take it as only two, because when I say Ravi and Raja, there are only two people involved there. See, the final match will be held between India and Australia. Only two countries are involved there, so we use between them. So here the sailors means it is not one or two persons, it's more than two. Okay. Look at the second sentence. We had discussed this point among ourselves many times over the past months. Okay, among ourselves, which means it's clearly stated that there are more than one people. Is that understood, dear children? So these are the tricky points which I'll have to keep in mind while looking into the prepositions. Is that clear? Is that clear, dear children? If it is clear, we will move on to the preposition exercises. Okay, fine. So look at exercise number 1. Exercise number 1. Rajyashiha, have you understood what I have said, ma? Because you say my voice is breaking. Have you understood the content? Is there any doubt for anybody, ma? If you have any doubts, you are free to chat. So that any point, if you don't understand, it might be rectified to you all. Is that understood, dear children? Yes, no? Okay, thank you, dear children. Okay, let's during and in, both are same, Naveen, Karthik, both are same. You can use either in or during at that particular time. Whenever timing is given, you can use both. Very good, doubt. Okay. Now see, choose the most appropriate preposition from the bracket. You're going to choose the correct preposition from the bracket. So one by one, I'll ask the question. You all can give the answers after the question is asked. Don't answer before the question is asked. Okay. So look at question number 1. We have been living in Chennai -8 years. Is it for or since? Aditya Darsan, Rida Nashmia, Ritu Vashni, Shifa Mariam, all of y'all have given the wrong answers. How come since come there? 8 years, that is the time duration, right? So what will be the answer? For 8 years. We have been living in Chennai for 8 years. If it is given as dash January or dash 1924 or 1947 or 2014, you can say since 2014 or since January or since Monday or since today also. But here the duration is given there, no? The time duration is given there. So what will be your answer? For will be your answer. Okay, we have been living in Chennai for 8 years. So that's how it will come. That's it, ma. That's the period of time. That is the duration which is given there. 8 years. It hasn't been given as a time. Okay, January, February, today, tomorrow. If it is given like that means you can say it is since. Okay, so that's how it will come. Okay. Okay, next one. Abdul has taken dash his father. What's your answer? Very good, Siona and Gopika. Very good. Very good, Madini, Ritu Vashni. Very good, Aditya Darshan. Srinija, Netra. Very good, ma. Very good, Hari Praveen. Beautiful, ma. Raja Rishiha also. Jaya Akshay. Now we all have got it right, ma. Very good, my dear children. Very good, Aswin. Very good, Judith Kristen. See ya. Abdul has taken after his father. Okay, Navin Karthik, Maria Dominic Vivian. Very good. You all have given the right answer. Congratulations, Yuva Bharati, Harsha Vardhini, and all. Okay. So after is the correct answer. Next one. Vimal generally goes to his workplace dash bus. What will be your answer? Very good, Madhini. Very good, Siona. Rahini, Naveen Kumar. All have given the right answers. Very good. Very good, Justice. Hari Praveen. You all can send your answers through direct message, ma. If you send it to everyone, plenty of them might see the answer. So that is also there. And sometimes they may not correct their answers. For that, you all can send it directly. Okay. Very good, my dear children. Every one of you all are sending it through a direct message. Okay. By bus is the correct answer. Whenever there is a mode of transport which is given there, we use by. Okay. Second one, Ram Harish. Abdul has taken after his father means what? He has taken after means it might be a business. Okay, the father would have seen the business. Now his father might become old. So after him, the business will go to Abdul. So that's how it is given. We can't say taken at his father. Taken at his father will not give meaning. Okay. So third one, whenever a mode of transport is given, you have to give by only. That's why the word called bicycle has come. Okay. Fine. By bus, bicycle. Bicycle has become bicycle itself today. Okay. So whenever the mode of transport is given, we use by there. Okay. Next one. The cricket ball was hidden dash the leaves. Now tell me, only 2 leaves are there. Only 2 leaves are there. There are plenty of leaves, right? Among is the correct answer. Okay. Very good. Keep it up. A cricket ball was hidden among the leaves is the correct answer. Okay, next one. Next one. Money divided his toys, dash his brothers and sisters. 1 point is there, my dear children. 1 point is there. You'll have to be very clear. Brothers is also plural. Sisters is also plural. That's why you all have written it as among. But collectively looking into it, there are only 2 genders, right? One is brothers, the male version, and sisters, the female version. So at this particular point, we are going to use only between there. Is that clear, dear children? Between is used there. Money divided his toys between his brothers and sisters. 2 nouns now have been given here. So that's why. Is that clear, dear children? Okay, let me repeat all the answers. First one is for, F-O-R. Second one is after, A-F-T-E-R. Third one is by, B-Y. Fourth one is between, B-E-T-W-E-E-N. And fifth one is among. Okay? Okay, the next exercise is very, very, very simple, my dear children. Identify the preposition in the given sentence and underline them. All that you are going to do is underline that. Okay. Now look here. Ria borrowed a dress from me and lent it to her friend Mary. What are all the prepositions which are hidden there in that sentence? Okay, one you all have identified it as to. Only one preposition is there. Only one is there. Check for it. Lent is a verb, Sarvesh. It's not a preposition. A is an article. Okay. Very good, Ovia. Very good, Ovia and Srinija. From is there, right? From is a preposition and to is a preposition. There are 2. And is not a preposition, Justice. It's a conjunction. Okay. From and to are the prepositions which are given there. From and to. So 2 prepositions were there. Look at the second sentence. Second sentence. When I moved back to the city, things had changed considerably. Very good. The preposition is to. Only one preposition is there. To. Okay. Okay. What is back there? Is back a preposition there? Moved back. Moved back. Will back come as a preposition, ma? definitely back will come as a preposition, but here it is a phrase, no? Phrasal verb. So moved back is a phrasal verb. So it cannot be taken as a preposition. So only one preposition is there, that is to. Okay. Right. The third one. The burglar found the keys under the pot in the balcony. Very good, Justice. Very good, Madini. Srinija. So one is under. What about another preposition? In. Yes, in. Under and in are the hidden preposition in third sentence. Okay. Under is there and in is also there. In the balcony. Okay. In is also there. Next one. Next one. Question number 4. Prabhu was hiding behind the door when his sister came looking for him. What are the prepositions which are hidden here? Behind. Very good. One of the preposition is behind. Is there only one preposition there? Look for it. Very good, Madini. Very good, Rahini. His is not a preposition, Ashwin Kumar. His is a pronoun. Okay. Preposition is for. How come when become a preposition, Srinija? When is a subordinating conjunction, right? Sorry, subordinating conjunction. Behind and for are the prepositions which are given there. Okay. Behind and for. Question number 5. My dog sat on my hat and squashed it. What is the preposition which is there? It will not come, Rahini. It is a pronoun. Okay. Only on. Only on. Okay. It will not come because it is a preposition. Yes or no? On is the only preposition which is given there. Okay. Fine. Very good. Very good, my dear children. Now, what are we supposed to do is we have the C part. So what we are going to do? Complete the following by filling inappropriate preposition from the list. So we are going to take only the prepositions which are available in the list. What are the prepositions? With, the, out, to, in, from, during, of, for, and by. Okay. Note this point. Some prepositions may be used more than once. Okay. So here starts the C part. So it's a big narration. We are going to complete it using these words. All that I want you all to make a note is, make a note of these prepositions. Please write and keep. Only you are going to use these prepositions. So 3 minutes. Already it's time. So you all can take this as your homework for today. It's not going to be that hard. Tomorrow morning we'll start the session with this particular prepositions. Okay. So please take a note of these prepositions, which all you are going to make use of. With, out, to, in, from, during, of, for, and by. Using that, you are going to complete page number 14 and 15. Is that clear, dear children? Any doubts? It's very simple. All that you'll have to do is just apply the prepositions there. If you'll apply it well, definitely everything is going to be there fine. I hope plenty of y'all would have started writing all the prepositions. I hope the way y'all are going to finish it is going to be very important to all of us. Will y'all do it, my dear children? Is it going to be that hard? It is a headache for y'all. Is it a headache for y'all? I don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to be very easy. So thank you very much, my dear children. Have a great day. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you all.